We got something super exciting today, and I think you're going to be pretty pumped about it too. Let's get into it. And let's find out what's inside. So let's open the case and see what it looks like. Oh man, look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, it's got that new guitar smell. All right, let's pluck these strings. Oh man, that sounds awesome. And see what we're working with. Holy, look at that. I cannot wait to play some 2000s metalcore on this. I am so beyond pumped for that. Before we rock, we gotta grab some chords. Need some headphones too. I live in an apartment, so it's almost imperative that I use these so that I don't get evicted. Fire up the old Helix and see what we can come up with. Ah, there it is. Little chord right here. You can't forget one of these. Alright, this is the downside of being a guitar player nobody ever talks about, because if you're playing guitar at home, at shows, if you're recording, you're gonna have headphone cables, instrument cables, power cables, just a whole hell of a lot of cables. I'm gonna show you guys how to wrap them properly. Take your cable, it's called the over-under method. You take it in your hand, you wrap the cord over, and then you turn your hand upside down, under, over, under, over, under, and then it won't get tangled. Here on my lap, I've got the ESP E-II Horizon 3. I know, I really like double cut guitars. I think that's pretty obvious at this point in time, but it's a little bit different than what I usually play, if you can't already tell. This guitar retails for under $2,000 US at the time of launch, and I got it for less than that in Canadian currency, which at this point is basically worth Monopoly money. And it's gone! I'd say that's a pretty big win. If you're a Canadian citizen like me, then you probably know the pain of looking at an awesome guitar like this online, only to be disappointed when you find out that it's in USD. I'm not gonna pay those import fees. I can speak from personal experience when I say that ordering from the US seriously sucks. That's a story for another day. Support your local music stores like I did with this awesome purchase, and let's move on to something way more exciting. Look at this thing. I mean, holy shit! Would you look at this? I've wanted an awesome metal guitar since high school, and thank God I waited until my 30s to order it, because my taste back then was absolutely terrible. Like a BC Rich Draco V, what the hell was I thinking? This is the ESP E-II Horizon 3. It is a gorgeous guitar. The one I have here is the reindeer blue finish, which I think looks purple, but I'm colorblind, so what the hell do I know? The other one comes in a black, like a see-through black finish, and that has a Floyd Rose, but I don't like tuning instability, so we didn't get that one. Okay guys, listen, I know the standard is to read through the specs of the guitar, so I'm gonna do that, but I also know that it's painful, so we're gonna speed through this like that Eminem song. You know the one. It's Rap God.
It's a neck from construction, a 25.5-inch sailor, an older body, a thin table top, the neck is 3 pieces of maple, every fingerboard, 305mm fingerboard radius, finishes reindeer blue, the nut width is 42mm, and that type is bone. Neck comes with a thin U, fret type is 24 extra double frets, hardware covers black, strap bunch, ESP long strap, seamers are double strap. Bridge is double tall with string through bridge. Neck becomes a seamer jazz with a push pull split, and the bridge has a seamer with a pull tone split. The electronics are passive, the electronic layout, volume tone with push pull and double switch three-way, and comes standard with listener and play gauge.
Isn't that better? Alright, now that that's over, let's get to the fun part. Let's talk about why this guitar is awesome. It's got a neck through body, strings go into the body, which I hear is good for resonance or some crap like that. Locking tuners, which is great if you suck at restringing your guitars like me. Seriously, I'm always breaking those things. And it's got a set of passive humbuckers, which is great because I don't like my clean tones sounding like I'm cooking bacon. It's a Jazz and a Custom 5. I always talk about the neck on these guitars. It says it's a thin U. I don't know what that means, but I'm a Strat player and this thing is very comfortable. It's not that thin, and it's not U-shaped, which is my understanding that should be flat, more of a C profile, but regardless, it's super comfortable, and these frets are impeccably shiny, as is that fretboard. Also, I don't know why they don't just put ESP on the headstock of these, but it's got it on the fretboard, so it's not like anybody's gonna be confused, right? And the headstock of this guitar might not say ESP on it, but this is one of the finest Japanese guitars I've ever laid my hands on, or my eyes, or ever heard, and I just can't understand why you would spend more on one of the custom shop ESPs from the US when this thing is just so good. Might be the best guitar in whole of Japan. Controversial statement, I know. Right, enough with the chit chat. I'm gonna stop talking and start playing this thing. We're gonna be playing this thing in drop C because I'm old. C, G, C, F, A, D, heavy! That's going to be the end of this video. This thing is absolutely killer, and I'm going to be featuring it in a lot more videos moving forward, so I hope you guys like it, and until next time, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and maybe help me reach the goal of getting 500 subscribers. I'd much appreciate it. Until next time,